Hello, everybody. I plan to do a cooking segment right after this. I first want to apologize for my YouTube videos. I've only posted two so far. This will be number three. The first video was just a hot mess. I was discombobulated. I wasn't really prepared. The second video, I felt prepared. I was more relaxed. I had more fun with it. And then after like 6 or 7 minutes, the sound went off because my heart alarm medication went off on my phone, and for whatever reason, when I slid the medication alarm to go away, next thing I know, I was told that the sound went off right at that point. So if you watch the first one, thank you. If you watch the second one, thank you again. Okay, so this is technically the third one, and this is just actually a quick video. Goes out to someone in particular, Jacob Carver Butcher Shop. Hey! Low sodium tips and stuff like that. Okay, I'm not going to go into detail because that's not my place or anyone else's business. But if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to Jacob Carver Butcher Shop. Jacob Carver Butcher Shop. Okay, no, his channel is not food related. Okay, it is like horror movies, unboxing horror movies, you know, that kind of thing. He talks about on that kind of stuff. So again, if you haven't already, subscribe to Jacob Carver Butcher Shop. He does occasionally have guests on his channel, so just check it out and give him a subscribe. Thanks. I really quickly just, for him, jotted down some quick things about low sodium. I gotta find out where I gotta start here. Let me see. Do I really have 3 pages of notes? Yeah, I'm gonna go through these really quick. Okay. Couple of quick tips is don't be afraid to try new seasonings and herbs. Spices do not contain salt. So especially if you can get like fresh herbs like parsley, basil, mint, that kind of stuff. You can get them in sprigs at the grocery store. The Walmart has where I shop at anyway, has a couple of sprigs and they're in a nice box. In the section where like the vegetables are that need to be cold, like near the lettuce and stuff like that. Reduce and eliminate salt in recipes. Just because a recipe may say use X amount of salt does not mean you have to, okay? Again, you can always flavor it with other spices and herbs. One thing I'm guilty with is adding a lot of salt to pasta water. If I'm cooking something pasta, I'll have the water and put in a good amount of salt because they say the flavor from the pasta is going to pull in that salt and give it that flavor. I really got to learn to eliminate some of that. Cut back on processed foods. This is foods we've grown to love as Americans, like lunch meats, TV dinners. They have a lot of salt added into them. With that, of course, you want to try to eliminate salty food like pickles, olives, salted snacks, that kind of thing. Pickles and olives are a big thing. I love olives because of the saltiness. So pickles, olives, anything like that. Avoid products with these words: monosodium glutamate, which is MSG, sodium nitrate, sodium benzoate, and sodium bicarbonate. So look for those words. MSG, of course, is one many of us have heard. Learn to read labels, okay? Just because something might say no salt added, when you hear salt, you think sodium. Look on the back and see if you see those other words. Sodium nitrate, sodium benzoate, sodium bicarbonate. Just remember to just be mindful of labels and learn to read them. Don't be afraid to use stuff like fresh lemon juice, fresh lime juice, or even like the juice from tomatoes to add zest to meats, salads, soups. You know, just natural flavors without all that added stuff into it already. Save cooking liquid from vegetables to use in place of water in sauces and gravies. So Like a lot of the vegetables, if you cook them, they'll create their own liquid. It'll pull from the vegetables. That has a lot of flavor in that. And people tend to just go ahead and dump it down the drain or not even use it in anything. Don't be afraid to experiment a little bit. Replace garlic and onion salt with garlic and onion powder. Okay, it has a lot less of the salt that's in the regular garlic salt or onion salt. If using canned vegetables, make sure you rinse them off first. That's going to help rinse off any, not all the sodium, but it's going to help rinse off quite a bit of the sodium. But you always want to use fresh products when you can. With that being said, did you know that one teaspoon of salt has 2,400 milligrams of sodium? That like blew my mind, okay? Sodium causes your body to retain or hold water. Okay, so that's going to make you bloated. It can make you feel sick. But most importantly, this increases the work that your heart has to do to pump blood through your body. So that puts stress on your heart. Not a good thing. Okay, just common sense. Not a good thing. You want to, like I said, choose fresh foods over canned foods. A lot of canned foods have a lot of added salt, sodium, whatever you want to call it, that you're not aware of. Just because it says low salt doesn't always mean it's best. It's better, but it's not the best. Of course, fresh fruits, apples, oranges, bananas, fresh vegetables, spinach, carrots, broccoli. If you use canned vegetables, I'm not saying don't use them, but just look for ones that say low sodium, low salt. As far as bread, cereals, and grains, you want to use stuff whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, or wild rice, whole wheat or whole grain pasta, whole grain hot and cold cereal with no sugars like oatmeal. Unsalted popcorn, low sodium chips. I know that sucks because I like butter and salt on my popcorn, but unsalted popcorn and low sodium potato chips. Whole grain breads, bagels, English muffins. So you mainly want to think whole grain, whole wheat, okay, for as far as like bread and grains go. As far as proteins, fresh or frozen fish or shellfish is always good. You want to do skinless chicken and turkey with no marinades though, because a lot of the like prepackaged marinades again have a lot of hidden salt in there. Lean cuts of beef or pork. You also can do dry beans and peas such as kidney beans, black beans, that kind of thing. Canned beans labeled no salt or low sodium. Again, just remember to rinse off to get as much of that salt off as you can. And of course, eggs are a big protein, no salt. As far as dressings or oils, you can always, you want to go for unsalted margarines and spreads. Low sodium salad dressing, oil and vinegar is a big one. You also want to do low sodium, no salt added ketchup. And you also can do vegetable oils like canola, corn oil, olive oil. For seasonings, of course, herbs and spices, salt-free seasonings. Mrs. Dash, I believe I don't know if it's all, but I know a lot of them are salt-free. Very, very flavorful, let me tell you. Like the one I have is Southwest seasoning, no salt added. And let me tell you, you would not know it. Of course, again, you can use chopped vegetables to help season it. Garlic, onions, peppers. Garlic and onion put a lot of flavor into a dish, let me tell you. And I love garlic. So, lemon and lime juice, fresh lemon and lime juice. Don't be afraid to, like, especially with pasta dishes, you know, lemon really helps give that extra zing for pasta, okay? Ginger, but just be don't use too much ginger. Ginger can be a little bit strong. Be again, I have to stress this, beware of anything canned because of hidden added salts. Okay, just learn to read labels, look for those sodium words. I did also find a couple of low sodium dinner ideas. If you would like to know the recipe, just shoot me a comment on my channel here. Low sodium, low sodium garlic and spinach Alfredo. We have low sodium spaghetti sauce, which that's big because a lot of the spaghetti sauces have so much salt added into it. So you can make your own low sodium spaghetti sauce. Low sodium chicken tacos and slow cooker chicken rice or chicken and rice, as well as chicken, broccoli, and rice casserole. Again, all low sodium. If you want the recipe, comment and I will get it over to you. So again, this was for anyone really looking to just kind of get a healthier diet, but it goes out particularly to Jacob Carver Butcher Shop. Hope you enjoyed this. I am going to get ready to prep dinner, so I'll be posting another video shortly. Bye!